Hello students, how are you? Welcome to Deha Prakashan Academy and I am your English teacher. Today we are learning about the dwelling places of birds and animals. Okay, now this is a section into vocabulary. Okay, so pay attention over here. Overview. A dwelling is a place where people live or birds and animals live. In a simple way, dwelling meaning is a place of living for animal and birds. Okay, it will be a big or small wood, bricks, mud, or stone. A bird can be a live anywhere on of these places. The place will be a big or small, or wood, brick, mud, or stone. Okay, now our goals to understand that is to how the birds and people, how people live in a different places. To know the homes protect us from heat, homes protect us from heat, cold, rain and danger. To respect all types of homes, big or small. Okay. Now next is dwelling. The dwelling, the place where person lives in a house or a birds. That is a people means a what? Not only a human being. That could be so not only a human. That will be a living things. Okay. Now next we are talking about ant animals and their homes. Okay, everyone can see this picture. Okay. See, animal and their homes. Where the ant live in a ant hill. Where the ant hill. Duck into pond. Where the ducks live into pond. Cow, shade. Rat, hole. Honeybee, bee, view. Okay. Spider, web. Bird, nest. Dog, kennel. Horse, stable. Okay. Hen, coop. Monkey, tree. Tiger, den. Where does the tiger live? He lives in a den. Okay, now find the answers what I am asking. Okay, now I will ask you some animal name and you have to just tell me where he lives. See now, ant is living into good into ant hill. Now second bird. Where does the bird live? In nest. Everyone can see this picture of a nest. Okay, good. Now next is duck. Where does the duck live? He live in a pond. And a cannon. Cow, shade. Horse, stable. Not table, it's stable. Rat, hole. Hen, cock. Honeybee, behave. Monkey, tree. Spider, web. And tiger, den. Okay. Now next, that is animal and dwelling places. Okay. See, cow and we have to match this please. Okay. Where does the cow live? Cow live into paint shed. Okay. And goat, where does the goat live? Find the answer. That is okay. Horse, horse is living in barn or stable. Okay. Chicken, where does the chicken live? Where does the chicken live? Chicken live in a hen house. This is in front itself. Okay, bird. nest. B. Heaven, wax, structure. Okay. Ant hill. Fish, water, river or lake. Frog, pond, lake and wetland. Where does the frog live? In a wetland also. Okay. Bear, cave or forest den. Lion, he lives in a savanna and grassland. Squirrel, nest in a tree, holes of branches. And spider, web silk, homes. Okay. Now next MCQ. See, pay attention over here. You will learn about the MCQ over here and you have to find the correct answer. Okay. Where does a dog usually live? Where does the dog live? Dog house. He is not living in a cop. He did not stay in a nest. He did not stay in a cave. The answer is dog house is the correct answer. Now students, what is the home of a bird called? Barn, pen, web. No, that is nest. Where does the bird live? That into nest. Nest means ghata. Okay. See, where does a rabbit live? Everyone knows the rabbit. Okay, good. Rabbit stay in bureau. Hmm? Where does a cow stay? Barn. What is a bee home called? HIVE. Hive. Good. Home. This is for your homework. Where does a horse live? Horse live in stable. Where does a hen live? Hen live in a coop. Okay. What is the dwelling place of fish? That is the water. Fish cannot stay in outside the water. He is a sea animal that is into water. So that's why he stay in water itself. Now, where does a lion rest in the wild? Wind. Where does the lion rest in the wind? Now see. Pen, cave, tree, web. Where does the lion sleep or take a rest? That place is called cave. Cave means also a den. Okay, the option is cave. Where does ants live? Ants means mungi. I have shown you in the last picture. Where does the ant stay? That is in a ant hill. Okay. Now, thank you so much, students.